All right, I just tagged you on there. Put it on your page or share it. All right, y'all tap in. Now, let's get them going. And 28th. Okay. Hello, world. Thank you for tuning in. Today is August 28th, 2025. We have much to discuss with Chris the Boss.
It's your boy. What's up, motherfuckers? Communication's a must, and with long-term success, that's the route that I trust. Allow me miss and come back to hit us till we sit and think about it. We got much to discuss. Yeah, communication's a must, and with long-term success, that's the route that I trust. Allow me miss and come back to hit us till we finally try to fix it. We got much to discuss.
Shit, whatever day work best for y'all, we can set that up ASAP. Whether it's y'all want to do it before the next big show or y'all got some big news coming, shit, let me know.
I know everybody down to do that.
We can get it for sure. Hello, world. Appreciate y'all. Welcome back. We are bike for more. Much to discuss with Chris the Boss. And we rolling. We rolling hot. And we gonna keep it that way with special guests coming in to bless us with their presence. We needed somebody today. We needed somebody who know the game. You know, we needed somebody who represent consistency themselves, who ain't about no bullshit. Because they told you they stand on business when they said they through with that. So Mr. Marlo, who brought you Moon on Marlowe Drive too, representing Blood Rich Business himself. Man, it's a pleasure to have you here. Y'all give it up for Cameron Tyler. What's going on, brethren?
Man, I'm doing good, bro. I appreciate you having me on, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know, I rock with you for a long time, so that's a long overdue one right here. We got to get this in, so we got to have these conversations too.
Long overdue, brother. For real. How you doing today, man?
I'm doing good, bro. I'm ready to work, man. I'm ready to work. It's another day. It's another day to get up and grind.
Man,
get to it.
For real.
We on. We ready to grind and get to it again.
Man, hell yeah. What you got some big things lined up for this weekend?
I mean, this weekend I'm just focused on the grind for real. I'm gonna be in the D working. I got a studio in Detroit, so I'm gonna be in the studio all weekend. I'm gonna have my head down, just making music and helping everybody else make music. Like that's what we on.
Hey, yeah. We was just talking about the studio up in the deep, man. How'd you come across that connection up there, man? Because that's I peeped it out a little bit. I need to get inside and really get that experience, especially working with you. I've been hearing a lot about working with Cameron Tyler. Shit, hear your tags on some of the music and shit, man. How'd you come across that hookup in Detroit? How long you been up there?
Uh, I've been working in Detroit on the engineering side for the past. It's probably been a year and a half, or it's probably been a year and a half now, man. I feel like coming on 2 years, man. But maybe I'm over exaggerating. I'm not sure, but how it's really a story for how it started for real because I knew I was working in Flint and I just knew like man I just wanted to get out there and just get more opportunities and work with more people. I knew I just had more potential to expand myself, so that's what I wanted to do. I started hitting up studios in Detroit trying to find like man what studio is gonna rock with me on this side. I ended up hitting up RJ Lamont And then RJ Lamont had me come on, and I worked with him for a little while, worked under his wing. And then I ended up leaving there and moving over to this other studio named the Lion Nation Studios, and that's where I'm at right now. So the owner of the studio, his name is Lano, man. He a real nice dude, and he gave me an opportunity to work out there. So shout out to him. And on top of that, they giving me opportunities for me to make music. So what I'm saying, and for the people I rock with to make music. So it's just all around a dope situation.
And that's what the hell you been doing, making some motherfucking music, boy, man, dropping hit after hit, and they all seem like they hits too. Shit,
Man, I
man.
appreciate you, bro.
Most motherfuckers ain't gonna be consistent, and most of the shit you hear is like, damn, that's a banger too. Need a video, need some a video, some visuals for that motherfucker too.
I got a lot of videos I gotta shoot. I got a lot I gotta shoot, but they coming. Like they all coming. Like I'm taking my time a little bit because, like I said, I've been trying to focus on just the grind side and getting my brand out there and taking advantage of all the relationships that I built recently and working behind the scenes. So we just been trying to put everything together so when it come out, it all look good. It makes sense and it's meant to help me grow and the mission grow.
Got to stick to the mission for sure, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, I
I
didn't even
got
see you lit that
good.
blunt.
I got a little boy right here.
I didn't even see he lit that.
See, when I got around Ace Gabbana would never pass his wood. So when I got around him, it was just like, damn, I just need to start rolling my own shit.
Just start keeping your own.
So I started rolling my own weed and just smoking my own shit. And he would smoke his own shit. And for years, that's just what we all be doing now. We just always roll up.
Okay.
It don't matter what's going on. Like, we gonna roll up and smoke.
Damn, now that you mention it. Ace was just on the show last week.
I guarantee you
did he pass?
Did.
I don't think he passed.
I guarantee you he did not pass you his wood.
Hey, now that you mention, I'm thinking back like, damn.
God, he didn't pass you. Yeah, he don't do that.
I don't remember Ace passing that bitch. Damn, like I'm gonna have to go back rewatch that show, man. If y'all was watching that episode last week with Ace Cabana, let me know if he passed the blunt at any point. Because I don't think he did. Now that we mentioned it,
I pay a nigga. If he passed you his wood, I'll pay a nigga. You can find me a part of the video where he passed
or Ace passed that bitch. Man.
I got you. I got you on free show tickets or something. I got you.
Nah, I want to go back and look for real, because I know I got plenty of blood rich footage. I'm like, man, let's see if Ace ever. Man, damn, you know your brother, dog. I'm thinking heavy on it right now, man. Ace, pass that bitch back.
Telling you, bro.
Or y'all just stay prepared and just keep on roll. Keep them roll, man.
Just keep them roll.
I was talking to DJ Chef Nate not too long ago. He was like, man, I pre-roll a few of them bitches before I leave the house, man. Stay prepared.
Yeah, you know, it's so crazy. I be trying to pre-roll before I leave the crib. Every time I try to pre-roll before I leave the crib, I end up smoking when I roll. And then it just defeats the whole purpose of a pre-roll. By the time I didn't left, I didn't smoked up what I rolled and shit. I'm gonna like wait till it's time for me to smoke. I'm gonna roll up.
It be like that sometimes, man. You gotta be patience. Have patience. We gonna get to the medicinals. Man, but how this year been coming along for you, man? You've been rocking some big stages as usual, man. All the crowds I'm seeing you in front of, they giving some great feedback, giving great live reactions. Man, how's feeling, man, coming from your eyes, man?
You know, it's been a dope year because, you know, every year you really don't know what's gonna come. You really don't know. You know, it's like a lot of the stuff that we did, a lot of the shows that we do and stuff, you know, those are opportunities that we did not see coming. You know what I'm saying? So those are opportunities that we took advantage of when they came in front of us, you know, and those opportunities came in front of us because, you know, that's what we knew we wanted. Like, we knew we wanted to work hard. We knew we wanted shows. We knew we wanted to perform in front of a lot of people. Like, we knew that that's what we wanted to do. So those opportunities came to us and we took advantage of those opportunities. So this year was another year where it was more opportunities that was given to us that we had to take advantage of because those are the kind of opportunities that we was asking for, you know. So it's really been a dope year because there's been a lot of that. Just like when I talked about the RJ Lamont situation or the studio that I'm at now, the Lion Nation Studios, or the music and who's been helping us with the music behind the scenes. It's like the reality is all of that stuff are opportunities that came to us that we didn't see coming. So every year is just more of that.
Yeah. I love how you sticking to the plan as well. You ever you ever had those moments where some things it may be like a week or just in a day, like where some things could be like life be trying to test you in ways and shit, just when everything going well, or it may be overwhelming and shit, but you ain't complaining. You may complain, but it's a good complaint because it's like you said, like shit, we asked for this shit, so it's like whatever comes with it, you know what I'm saying? It ain't too negative, you know what I'm saying, detrimental to where I need to fall back on this. It's something that's just testing me to make me better.
Well, you gotta have that attitude with music, no matter what. Anyway, for sure, you do, because the truth is, consumers. Like if the Walmart family are having issues, you know what I'm saying. There's not a customer on this planet that cares. And they want to go to Walmart
Mhm.
and get the products they want. You know what I'm saying? So when you do music and you're trying to do it on a professional level, you want consumers to rock with you and all that. It's like you gotta put your personal life aside, the issues aside. You gotta get over the road bumps. You can't get caught up in your head. You gotta focus. You gotta work. And you gotta continue to deliver a product. And then if you decide to step back, you still gotta work. Even if you step back, what I'm saying, you gotta work behind the scenes. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? You gotta make sure you build relationships at all times. Saying you can't just go to sleep. You gotta
Hmm.
actually be, what I'm saying, putting your foot forward. Even when you chilling, you gotta put your foot forward.
Man, for real. That ain't no lie. That ain't no lie right there. That's why it'd be hard for me to tell people like if I'm free. Few people asked me recently, like, you free? Are you available? Like shit. It's hard to say yeah, because even when I am, I'm finding something to do. You know what I'm saying? Just to keep everything moving forward. But shit, you fresh off of speaking of those opportunities, you fresh off of a big show in Lansing this past weekend, Graywell Hall, Blood Rich Business did they motherfucking thing,
Yeah,
bringing Yin Yang
yeah,
onto the stage, man. How
yeah.
I feel coming off that Blood Rich Yin Yang twin show at the Graywell Hall.
Man, that was a dope show. I mean, the thing about Lansing is they always support you like authentically and genuinely. Like they genuinely support people for real. As far as when we show up, that's the experience that we have. So when we go to Lansing, it's always love. It's always appreciation. And they never just a bunch of hate and shit, stuff like that. So we love Lansing. We love doing shows like that out there. So that show was another opportunity to give people some entertainment, a good time, to share our music with people, give them a chance to hear it. And when we got off stage, it seemed like they rocked with us. So that's the point. And you was there, and I appreciate you sliding down there and everything too. It was a dope show. Like, it was dope.
Man, yeah, because that's what I'll be having to ask each one of y'all because like from my angle, it seemed like everybody was like really really rocking with y'all. Like not even just this last time, like the last few times y'all been up there. Shit, when y'all opened up for Soldier Boy, I forgot
That was a
who
big show.
I forgot who it was after that. Y'all opened up for somebody else
We opened up for
this year. The Soldier Boy was like last year,
man.
wasn't
No, Soldier Boy was. I think, man, bro, my memory be so chopped on
it? It
some of
was
this
it was
stuff.
so
I'm gonna
many
be honest
shows,
with you,
but it was
because
another
it
one
be a lot
y'all
of
did
shows.
though. It was another one y'all did this year. I can't remember who,
Yeah, I see it. I see the show. For some reason, I just can't think of who it was at this second. But yeah, it
but it
was.
seemed like every one I catch like new faces in the crowd, especially not from the crib, not that didn't come from Flint. With anybody that road could have traveled up there with us. Knowing the words, and everything, I'm like, yo, that's a good feeling. It ain't even my music, but it's good for just knowing, like, I know y'all and y'all, we all from the same place, and then you go somewhere different, and then other people know y'all shit. Like,
Man, yeah,
that's a good ass feeling,
it's a
man.
blessing. It's a blessing, and and Lansing like a second home for that reason. So
Mhm.
as long as they keep inviting us, we're gonna keep coming back, for sure. Because we rock with Lansing heavy for that reason.
Definitely, man. Definitely, man. That motherfucker be packed too. You be having like people standing up upstairs, downstairs, like right in front of the barricades in front of the stage. That motherfucker be packed. Like just showing love. Like real concert vibes, man. Like for real. It was a dope experience, like getting right there, getting the visuals and shit. Y'all, man, that shit was dope, man.
I
Practicing for
appreciate you,
them
bro.
for them for them bigger stages, them bigger concerts, man. So I appreciate that opportunity to
Oh
come
yeah,
back there and
for
then
sure.
capture y'all, man. That shit live for real, for real. People need to see that. Need to bring y'all ass up there. They getting them tickets out,
Oh
man. We
yeah,
need to roll up there deep,
oh
y'all. Come
yeah.
on with it. I'm telling
Anybody
you.
who ain't seen the show, I feel like they, what I'm saying. If you thought about coming to the show, just come to the show so you can see for yourself. You can see because we really care about our shows. We really care about putting on a good show. You know what I'm saying? So if you get an opportunity to see us in concert, and I get it, sometimes we're booked. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we're booked and we go and we do sets.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But then some of our shows is an opportunity for us to deliver a concert for real. You know what I'm saying? And you see the difference.
Mhm.
So, when there's an opportunity to see us in concert for real and you rock with our music, you gotta come to the show because it's just gonna up the level between me and you in our relationship, you know what I'm saying, musically. You know what I'm saying? If you rock with the music and you come to the show, we're gonna be able to grow together in a different way. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? But you gotta come to the show to see that and experience that with us.
Yeah, man. Y'all watching from us to discuss live, that's just a little appetizer. That's just a little teaser. Like you gotta be there. You really gotta be there. Like he ain't lying. For real. Like whether it's one of y'all booked or all of y'all, like shit, it's a good chance you go see most of y'all. So that should be fire.
Man.
Like what what goes into that planning period for the shows, man. Take us behind the scenes a little bit on what you can discuss on like the planning period for like how y'all do the rotation on and off the stage. Paco, shout out to Paco Marley. He was here yesterday touching up on this giving credit to Suge, Joker. Touch up on what goes into those sets, man, because y'all be putting on some fire ass sets every time.
Yeah, Suge and Joker play big roles in that. Basically what happens is, we come together, we decide what music we want to perform, but it ain't really just about what music, we want to perform on its own. It's really about what we think the people want to hear, and what we think we can perform at a level that's acceptable, as far as our standards are concerned. So, with all those things together, that's how we determine, like what songs we want to do, at what times, what songs come in at what times really matter as well. So we think about all of that. So we don't just do songs in a random order, when we do these concerts. We don't just do random songs. We put songs together in a way that makes sense, to us.
Mhm.
And that we believe will make sense to, the people at the show. And then we rehearse it. We get together and we rehearse the show. And we fix some of the things that we feel like gotta get fixed, and we repeat the things that we want to repeat, and then we go to the show, and then we try to perform it at an excellent level.
Man, when did you like explain to some people like why you understand how important it is for rehearsal? Because I don't think every artist spend time rehearsing and working on their craft just to better their stage performance.
A rehearsal is important because that's just what it takes to get better. Um, you can get better in the studio at making music. You know what I'm saying? You can get better playing piano by sitting down and playing it. And you can get better at performing by going somewhere and performing. So rehearsal is important. I want to be a better performer. I can't sit here and say I'm a perfect performer. You know what I'm saying? I don't know that I'm the best performer. I just know that I care about my performances. So that's what we rehearse for. So we can try to, reach a standard that we believe is acceptable. Because we're fans.
Yep.
We're fans of a lot of artists. And when we go to their shows, we want to enjoy the show. So we think about what will we want to see. If you don't rehearse at all, that sucks. People pay money to come see you, and if you're not doing anything to get better, and they're paying over and over again to come see in my mind, that's going to be a problem. So, yeah, we gotta get better.
Right, for real. You pass me no perk, I don't need that.
Oh God, I don't. I don't need that. I don't need none of that.
Like, man, yeah, man, gotta put. I that's why I fuck with y'all, man, because I really care about what goes into my set as well, and seeing others with that same care or more into their shit. That'd be inspiring.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like it's to keep sharpening up my craft. Iron sharpens iron. For real.
It does. I'm glad you do too, because it's, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to say there's not a lot of people that care, but you just want to see it. You want to see more of it. You know what I'm saying? I want to see more care. You know what I'm saying? For sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Y'all really, really try to look to elevate after each show. Yeah. But man, let's talk about what was the most recent project. Would it be Moon on Marlowe Drive 2?
Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
Talk about the feedback you've been getting from that recent drop, man.
The feedback has been incredible. I've been real appreciative of the feedback because we didn't really expect what the feedback that we got out of that project. Moon on Marlowe Drive 2 is Moon on Marlowe Drive in general, like both of them, is it's a project that gives me and Ace an opportunity to sit down and make music in a carefree way, where we don't really got to care about the marketing, and because basically when you put a project together, you have to be concerned about the marketing, the promo. So what songs can go on there changes depending on certain things at an industry level. So we like to ignore that stuff when we make Marlowe Drive, because that's the point of it. It's just making music in a way that makes us happy. Let's just make good music. Let's just make songs. Yeah. And so Moon on Marlowe Drive matters to me in the sense that, every time I revisit that project, it's a reminder like, okay, these are the songs where I really, really enjoy making the music. You know what I'm saying? So that's not to say I didn't enjoy making any of the other music that I made either, but Moon on Marlowe Drive is specifically for that purpose, you know what I'm saying? Just so for us to focus on making music in a way that you know what I'm saying, that we want to.
Okay. Let's see, we got some comments just popped up.
It was finessed 2 times.
Okay. Oh, that recent show we was trying to get. Okay.
2 times, man. Thank you, Rob.
What up, Rob? Appreciate that. Damn, I couldn't remember to say.
Yeah, I couldn't remember.
Okay, appreciate that, Rob. Oh, we got another one. Tara said, "Hey, what's going on?
How you doing? Thank you for tapping in too. I appreciate that.
Appreciate
everybody tapping in,
man. That's crazy. I'll figure out how to get some comments on here. You know how long it's been since I've been. struggling to get the comments on the screen. I don't know what the hell been going on with
I
this
was
shit.
trying to watch the comments on my phone, but my phone died, so I couldn't see all comments.
Oh, your shit just died?
It was dead for a minute. I couldn't see all comments for a little while.
Oh, shit. What kind of charge do you take?
It's some old iPhone shit, lightning cable. You know
Lightning. Oh, that's the one mine take. Yeah, I go grab your charge. Hold the fort down while I go.
Oh, okay, bet. All right, bet. Yep. So Chris the Boss about to be gone for a minute. He about to help me charge up. So it's just gonna be me and y'all for a good little second. See, he knew how to read the comments. I don't know how to do that. So it's gonna be me and y'all, but I really can't read y'all comments at this second though, because I don't know how to do that though. But I hope y'all doing well, man. Go ahead and type y'all comments when Chris the Boss get back. He can read them and all that. Go ahead and let him know how y'all feel. Yep, that's perfect. If you just tapping in though, man, my name is Cameron Tyler, man. I'm a rapper, I'm an engineer. And Chris the Boss had me come on and we having a good conversation right now. So if you just tapping in, stay tapped in and go ahead and peep the conversation because we got more to talk about and all that, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, make sure y'all stick around and come rock with us, you know.
I had to climb under the cord. Felt like some Indiana Jones shit.
It seemed like out the corner of my eye you was doing something. You was having to do a lot to get over here. I appreciate you grabbing the charger for me.
I ain't want to move all this other shit. I'd be losing my balance trying to step over cords. Oh, I'd rather just climb under this motherfucker. Do all that right now. I think it'd be easier, but yeah. It gets some juice right there.
Yo, yeah,
okay.
Yeah, we working.
Okay, hell yeah, man. Yeah, I ask people who be around me, like, I don't believe in them dead phones, man. Like once my shit dropped to 80%, I get nervous. Like, man, I'm telling you, like, shit, Joker tell you, man, I carry a big ass battery pack with me, extra cords, man. Like,
I gotta get like you though. That's the problem. I gotta get like you, bro. I gotta get like you for sure, bro. Man. I let my shit chill at 20. My shit chill at 20. Man. It don't do nothing. It stay at 20. As soon as my shit get to 20, I'm unplugging my shit.
Man, if I would have seen your battery that low, I would have said so a while ago. Like, that's the only reason I look over at people's phones. Like, man, it's just because, like, growing up, man, shit, you probably know, man, it's been so many, like, crazy situations a nigga done been in life. So, and you need to make a call right quick.
Yeah, you gotta stay connected.
And yeah, and your phone dead. Like, man, that ain't it. Like, bad timing, man. So shit, life just showed me, like, keep that motherfucker charged. Like, yeah, once it hit to the 70s, I start telling people my shit dead. Like, my shit dead. Well, my shit hit the 70s, my shit dead.
My shit dead at 70.
Like, for real, man. Damn, that's crazy. I even see comments like in the corner. Them must be coming from Facebook on the screen. I can't see them like too well just looking at them. But okay, hell yeah. Okay, Rob put another comment up there.
All right, I'm tapping back in right now.
Hey, hell yeah.
D Steel, what up, D Steel?
Appreciate everybody that's been fucking with us, man.
Asia, aka Saint, appreciate you deeply. Okay, yeah, I'm tapped back in now.
Hey,
now we can talk. Now we can have conversations with everybody. I'm tapped in. Let's do it.
Hey, let's see what we got going on, man. We appreciate y'all. Brandon Houston, your favorite actor, what's good? Hell yeah.
Brandon Houston in here? B Houston in here?
Yep.
Man, look, I gotta say, man, you and B Houston do so much work in the city, bro. So shout out to B Houston too, bro. B Houston, you do a lot of work in the city, bro. We really appreciate that. You pull up to all the shows. You show a lot of love, bro. You interview everybody, bro. You put the media out, bro. You help people promo, bro. So that boy B Houston be doing a lot of work. So shout out to B Houston for sure for doing all the work he do in the city. And then shout out to you again for doing all the work you do in the city, man. Y'all two going crazy.
Appreciate it, man.
Y'all boys going wild.
Yeah, man, we be trying to stay locked in with each other too, man. Like everybody, just like with the artists, man. Like everybody trying to stay, locked in with each other, man, pushing each other. Like we talked about, iron sharpers iron, man. And then shit, I love putting on for people, man. Like
Man,
especially motherfuckers who deserve it, man. For real, for real.
man, we appreciate that deeply, bro. But it's, yeah, like I said, bro, it go
Lost our
around.
media.
It go around, bro. It ain't just us that just, you know what I'm saying? We all
Yeah.
deserve this shit, so it go around.
Man, for real, man. Shout out to everybody, man. Just stay positive, man. We go all get it going. We go all get it going. Uniquely unconquerable. Shout out to Queen Cuba. They coming to the show next. Yep, y'all.
Oh, yep.
Yep, they'll be on. The blasting games will
I
be
missed
on
that one.
real soon. They'll be on real soon. I believe what's that? Thursday, September 11th. I believe the Blasting Games will be on the show. So y'all look forward to that. I'm about to get ready to drop the promo for that. Paco Marley, BRB, what's good? Look at Kanan McGee.
Oh yeah, that boy Paco, boy, of course. You just had him on yesterday, right?
Yep. Paco
Yeah,
came through.
man. And
Paco
me and
came through
Paco
last
got
night.
some really dope music that's about to come out together, man. So I'm super excited about that. I'm super excited about what we got going on. Man, if you're not tapped into Paco, you gotta tap into Paco ASAP.
Man,
You gotta
hey,
tap into Paco ASAP immediately, urgently.
y'all put that Paco mix in your playlist, man. For real, for real. That's some pretty smooth shit right there. Like hell yeah, y'all know we've been on them pretty smooth vibes all summer. When Jeff Sky dropped that pretty smooth album, and nigga Paco got some pretty smooth shit for real, man. Y'all get that Virgo tape.
And I just thought about that too. Like, yeah, bro. Paco got some real smooth shit going on. Like it's a totally different vibe. Like
Yeah,
y'all gotta go rock with Paco just off the vibe alone. It's a whole different vibe.
yeah. I told him yesterday. I appreciate that music right there. I really appreciate that kind of music, man, because I feel that's something that's needed for real. Hell yeah. Kanan McGee, Asia Thompson. What's good? What's good? D Still said Cam. What's good,
Shout out to
D?
D Still. She do a crazy amount of work in the city.
D still gonna be on the show this weekend, this Saturday.
Oh yeah, y'all gotta tap into that. We be
Hell,
watching. We be watching. So we know how hard D Still is working, man. So you gotta give your props to D Still because she
that's
out here working real hard too,
and that's
man.
somebody else who definitely been an inspiration over many years, man. D still be that's when we was talking about examples of consistency. Yeah, D still one of them ones for real.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Legina, what's up, love? And tapping in. We got viewers tapping in from Vegas. Hell yeah. What's good, everybody? We appreciate y'all for real, for real. Yeah, man. Cameron Tyler, stay working, man. Dropping all kind of projects, dropping shit of your own. You and Ace got many collabs. You be collabing with others. We didn't see you on shit with all kind of people, man. We already know everybody within your count. Man, but I love that tag team duo, you and Ace, man. How y'all got that 1-2 combo going, man. Like how'd that chemistry become with y'all two with creating music, man?
Well, me and Ace, we really met each other when we made round two. Um, Basically, I was dropping a couple songs. Ace had shared it online. You know, he just seemed like he was down to work. I hit him up. I asked him to come pull up to the studio. I had a song, and Journey was my engineer at the time. So me and Journey was talking. We was talking about who's the perfect rapper for this record. He mentioned like, man, you should hit up Ace. And like I said, Ace seemed down to work at that time. So I hit up Ace. He pulled up to the stew, and that song was round two. So we made round two together. And then after that, I remember after Ace left, Journey told me like, yeah, I do like that combo. Like I like how you and Ace go together. You know what I'm saying? And I told him the same thing. Like, yeah, I do rock with how that sound. You know what I'm saying? This is just based off round two. So this is before any of the Moon on Mars Drive or Moon on Mars Drive 2 or any of that. So that's when we ended up having him pull up to the studio some more, and a bunch of other people will pull up to the studio too. We all was just making music. And then what really locked it in was when we made the first Moon on Mall Drive. Because at the time, we had some other situations involved, in our music and whatnot. And we wanted an opportunity, like we talked about before, to make music without any of that stuff distracting us. So we got together and we made a bunch of music specifically to avoid industry distractions, situational distractions and whatnot. And then we put the music out, and then we just kept going from there. We just kept making music, So, today that's my brother for real. So, we can, it's like it's easy for us, you know what I'm saying? It's just easy for us to collaborate with each other to the point where now it's like we got so many songs together. It don't make no sense.
Man, that shit. And I be seeing it too, man. I'm trust me, I see it with my own eyes, man. Me being around Blood Rich, man, they be working like a motherfucker, man. Ain't no telling what y'all got for us in store next, man. Shit, I'm here for it, man. We ready. Looking forward to it, man.
I appreciate you too.
Yeah, that chemistry fire, man. I'm looking to work with y'all on something soon, man.
We can do that easily.
We got to build something for real. That energy, everything, man. Like shit.
That's one of those overdue ones.
Man, for real. That's one of them overdue ones. Hell yeah, man. How'd you fall in love with music in the first place, man? Tell us what was it like for you in the beginning, man? How we get to this version of Cameron Tyler?
Well, I was a kid. All right, well here I get into a story like this. So my dad was heavy on pushing me to do something at like a super young age. So I'm probably like, I'm probably like 5 years old, when my dad is like, encouraging me to do what I want to do. So I started writing. I started writing, trying to write music and whatnot. So and by writing, I really mean, 5-year-old Scrabble and 5-year-old speech of rap. And then eventually I made this song called I'm on the motorcycles. And I was just rapping about motorcycles. And then when I was 9, my dad had got me some studio time for the first time. So we went to the studio and then I recorded the music for the first time. And then my dad also had got me some stage time at a couple different places. So I'm 9 years old and I'm getting to go to the studio. I'm getting to perform a few places or whatnot. So my dad was just heavy on pushing me to just, man, go. If you want to do it, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that for you.
What was it like recording in the studio, like for the first time at that age?
I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know what I was doing at all. It was like it was a super, like, it was just a dope experience overall, but they taught me a lot. Like I didn't know bars. I didn't understand how to count bars, what bars was. I went in the studio with 8 bars and thought I had a song. So I recorded the 8 bars and then they was just like, that's all you got? I'm like, yeah.
Like that felt like a lot to get out back then. Yeah,
and then that's when they taught me about bars. And this was back when songs was 3 minutes long. So they taught me about bars and how I had to do 3 verses and how to do the hooks and all that.
That's why I grew up off of 3 verses.
Yeah. And it's crazy because I don't remember whose studio that was. All I remember is that it was a studio in that building on Clio Road right next to the McDonald's. You know what I'm saying? On the 2nd floor. But I don't know whose studio that was. I don't know who worked there. You know what I'm saying? So I be trying to figure out like who ran that studio. But that's where that happened at.
Yeah, I feel like I know what you're talking about. I just can't remember. Y'all jumped in there. I'm so damn. I know my producer Soldier. He probably know. Shout out to Soldier. Soldier. I feel like either Soldier or who else we just see. That's so Silly Boy. One of them know the answer to that. Somebody tap in or shit. Suge probably know. Somebody know.
Yeah.
Damn, man, I know that shit too. But anyway, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. No, yeah. And then basically after that, I started taking it more serious. I wanted to do it on my own. So I remember I went to Radio Shack back when I was a store still, and I bought like a little microphone, a little USB mic. It wasn't nothing serious. It's like a $5 mic, like that you clip on your shirt.
Yeah.
It's a webcam mic, and I had Audacity, and I was just running the webcam mic through Audacity and recording myself and whatnot, and then I was trying to figure out like, man, how do I get the beats on here? Because I was just recording the beats through the mic.
Yeah.
I was just trying to figure stuff out as a kid. And then my dad bought me real studio equipment when I was about 12 or 13. And I don't want to, my mom and my dad, you know what I'm saying? Because they both helped me on that side too. I don't want to just, it wasn't just my dad on that side. Financially, they both played a role in helping me get that studio. And by studio, it was an interface, a microphone, an MXL 990. I had a little MIDI keyboard, and I had this Yamaha interface that I loved to death. So it was just in a laptop. That's all I had, and I had Cubase, and I was just recording a bunch of music, in my room and anywhere that we moved to. I took all the equipment with me, and I remember I had it set up in my granny closet for a while, and I was recording in there. I had it set up in my granny basement, recording in there. I was just recording. I was recording other people. I had people pull up on me, and I'll record them. Yeah. And this is like, at this point, I'm like 14, I'm 15. You know what I'm saying? I'm recording other people and whatnot. I had people at my school. I'm having them pull up to the crib so I could record them. And then when I was 16, I signed this little deal. And it ain't nothing crazy either. It's just like a distribution deal, just so you know what I'm saying, between me and a smaller distribution company in Detroit. Okay. And things didn't really go the way we really wanted it to go. And then so when I was 18, I ended up losing a lot of that inspiration. So I set music down for a minute. I went through a lot of stuff. When you 18, you start growing up, you start going through a lot of stuff. And then once I got in my 20s for real, I started making music again. I came out as Cameron Tyler. I had a different name back then. So I came out as Cameron Tyler.
What was you going by at first?
My original rap name. Okay, firstly, y'all can't know my original rap name, but most of the time I was going by Caution.
Caution?
Yeah, I was going by Caution. And then now that I'm older, it was like, okay, I gotta grow up with a name. No, I can't stick with the name I had when I was a kid, that Caution name.
You said we can't know the original.
No, y'all can't know. Y'all can't know. Y'all can't. Ain't no way I'm telling y'all my original rap name. Ain't no way I'm telling y'all.
I mean,
if y'all can guess it. If y'all can guess it, I'll give y'all credit. But I ain't gonna tell y'all my original rap name.
We gotta leave us a clue to guess it though.
My real name played a role in it.
Okay.
That's like, you know what I'm saying? So it wasn't like a totally left field name. It kind of was, but my name was included in the name. That's the only clue, little hint that I give out.
I can't remember who was on here when I told my original rap name. Like, man, I might have been like 6 or 7 years old when I first told my shit. I think my name was included. My initials was included from my first and last name.
You don't want to drop your original rap name.
And I'll drop it. I'll drop it again because I know I said it before. Like it is embarrassing, but my can he say it with a straight face? Dr. CW.
Oh, Dr. CW?
Dr. CW.
That's not even as bad. See, Asia said Killer Cam. It wasn't Killer Cam. People used to try to force that name on me, but no, that wasn't me.
Oh, they in the comments trying to guess it?
Yeah, it was Asia. She asked about my writing process, and to be honest, my writing process is all over the damn place. You know what I'm saying? It really depends on the song. I be trying to make different genres of music, so it's the process ain't necessarily the same. I can just say that a lot of times I want to hear how it sounds. So a lot of times I go in the studio, I want to hear how it sounds, and I start, coming up with words, and I start recording the words as I come up with them. That's usually what happens most of the time. But it do be kind of everywhere. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, my shit be kind of everywhere too. I be trying not to take too long, but then again, like a lot of shit that be taking me the longest sometimes end up being my best shit. It depends on how I'm feeling and what come to me in that moment. You
You
know,
record yourself?
man, I've only recorded myself like maybe twice in life.
Okay, I was gonna say that's like
Yeah.
that's the only reason you should care about time, in my opinion. Just because you got studio time, you might be paying for and whatnot, you're paying for the engineer's time and whatnot. But man, if you recording yourself, man, that time shit don't matter in my opinion. However long it take to get that shit out, just do it, get that shit out.
Yeah. Cause yeah, I guess you're right. I guess you're right.
Mhm.
Yeah, that is true. Because yeah, if I just take all the time I need, and then sometimes it like I said, sometimes some I could think of something pretty creative and it'll come to me quickly. Sometimes it take longer.
Right. I got songs that y'all would never believe came to me like quick as hell, but I got other songs that y'all would never believe took me like 2-3 hours to really make the song for real.
Man.
And sometimes I'm going back to the song on different days, and I done swapped out a couple lines. And
I've done that before too.
yeah, so
I've done that before too.
yeah, it could be a real process. Yeah, that's normal. I think that's normal for sure.
Yeah, man. So what you became caution.
Yep.
You became caution. And at this point you starting to now how'd you regain interest in music? You said, like after 18 you kind of lost interest. And then
Yeah,
eventually you regain interest back in like what led to like, regaining that interest back in music?
yeah. I was going through. Um, so basically, I was going through a finding myself phase. I wasn't living in Flint at the time. Um, After college, I had left Flint and I was living in Southfield, which is a little suburb outside Detroit.
Mhm.
So I was living in Southfield, and that's when I started like picking up other things. I started getting involved in politics. I started getting involved in videos and film, and I've been involved in video and films my whole life. By the way, that's another thing I always did since I was a kid, video and film. So I was getting involved in video and film. Again, I started shooting music videos for people and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I was back and forth from Flint and Southfield, just trying to figure out what I want to do with my life. And then man, there was a point where, life just got so crazy. And, I just felt down bad. I just kind of knew like, man, I might just have to resort to writing some shit. And then um that's when I wrote I Wish I Was Evil. Um and so I went and recorded. And I wrote that song just from beginning to end. I wrote the whole song down. And then I went and recorded that song. And then it just kind of went on from there. Cameron Tyler was back.
Uh, just have to get out there and express yourself, doing what you love doing best. um what How soon did you get back to performing?
Immediately. I got back immediately because I knew I needed practice. And the thing about when I did I Wish I Was Evil and we shot the music video for that and put it out, I knew what I was signing up for. Like I knew like, all right, if I put this music video out, I'm gonna take this rap career serious. I'm gonna take a music career serious. So uh I knew like I wanted to perform again and I wanted to get better. Cause when I was a kid, I really cared about trying to be like the best performer I possibly could. Like I felt like that when I was a kid. So in the shows that my dad would give me. So I knew that if I was going to be a good performer, it wasn't just going to happen. Like I wasn't just going to grab a mic and just magically be dope as hell. Like it wasn't going to happen like that. So I knew I needed to perform. I needed to hit open mics, hookah bars, all type of shit. So as soon as I dropped I Wish I Was Evil, and I was hitting everything I could go to. Anything I could perform at, I was performing at. Trying to just trying to become better, you know.
Man. What how much you say, what was the process like, going into I Wish I Was Evil? How many on there? How many tracks on there?
I Wish I Was Evil it's really a single. So when I first came out, I dropped a single and a music video, just one song. The song
Okay.
is called "I Wish I Was Evil." I know I got that long name to it, but it's and the song was really just about like just wishing you was as evil as another person that did you real wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like you just wish you was that evil. So that's the whole theme of that song. You
Yeah.
know, because you know, um, it was I could say it was an expression of one of the things that I was going through at the time and how I felt at that time. Um,
Did that one go on to one of your projects? Or that
I
was just put
believe
that as a
I
single?
believe the answer is no, because I dropped a project called "Let Me Speak" after that, and "Let Me Speak" was like my first project that I ever put out. Um, I don't believe I put "I Wish I Was Evil" on that project though. And if I did, it was like on some bonus track type of stuff. But I don't believe I did. I think I left "I Wish I Was Evil" as a single, and then I moved on to "Let Me Speak."
So what was the Let Me Speak, your first official one?
Yeah.
What was the process like in your mindset at the time? You know, putting the work into that project.
Well, in my mind, I just needed to get the music out. Like in my mind, I was making a bunch of songs, but I wasn't putting them out. I didn't have an avenue to get a whole bunch of songs out at one time. So what I ended up doing was I ended up just taking a bunch of my songs, putting them on one project, and I named it "Let Me Speak." But under it says a collection because it's really just a collection of songs that I made that I wanted to I wanted other people to be able to experience.
Yeah.
So that's the whole drift behind "Let Me Speak" is that it's a collection of songs that I wanted other people to experience at the beginning of my career when I didn't have no music out. You know, Asia was asking too, how did I end up engineering? Um,
That's definitely a question.
um, and to touch on that real quick, that was just and that's really that really come from what I was doing when I was a kid. Basically, we talked about how
The process.
yeah, back when I was
Yeah.
recording myself and I was recording other people, you know what I'm saying? I had Cubase and my dad bought me a little studio. So when I was a
Yeah.
kid, I had my own little studio that I learned how to use. And now that I'm older, I know that my biggest goal in life isn't simply to be just some type of entertainer by itself. My goal in life is to be influential in as many ways as I can. I believe that I have a lot of skills that I can put to use in my life, and I feel like I'm cheating myself if I don't. So engineering was one of those skills that I felt like I could be really good at this if I put my head down and study and learn how this game works. So you know, every day is just about becoming a better engineer, and that's when I started, working at Pee Wee's, and by working at Pee Wee's, it was really just I was just really booking sessions at Pee Wee's, and people were paying me to work their sessions. And over time, I just knew like, man, I want more opportunities and whatnot. And then that's when I started taking engineering more seriously. And then that's when I got with RJ Lamont and started working there. And then ever since then, um, I've been a professional engineer.
Okay. Okay. What other what other skills of yours outside of music would you eventually like to you know put on display? I know you mentioned like film and stuff like that earlier. You'll get into that or something else.
Yeah, yeah. I want to get into film. I want to create my own show.
Hey, that'd
Um,
be fire.
um, I don't know if I want to drop the show idea like right now. I feel like
Yeah, I understand.
I
I
feel like
understand.
that's an internal document right now. But
Yeah.
um, but
Same here. I got some ideas of my own too. Like,
but yeah,
yeah.
we want to do our own show. And yeah, I have a lot of ideas. I can't wait to bring alive. You know, and I remember when I was younger in high school, I did a short film. Um,
Okay.
and it's on YouTube now. It's called Hurt a True Story. Um, that was a short film that I did completely on my own, just because I wanted to do one, and and it was my first time trying to create something from beginning to end. So I really do truly believe that if I like I said, if I put my head down, I study, because studying is important. If I put my head down, I study, and I learn about what I want to do, I'll be able to do it.
Yeah, real shit. Real shit. Hey man, shit, I'm here to support, bro.
I appreciate you.
I'm here to support. Shit. We go put some we need to put some big project together in from the city. Big film. We need to turn up in that film industry. Like for real, for real. Your favorite actor, Brandon Houston, tap in.
Well, you know what? Here,
Fly Star Media.
I'll put this idea out. And there is one person that's already kind of doing this. So, shout out to him. Um, um, but basically, um, well, praise God for this life. He basically he got a documentary series that he goes around and he films, and it's basically him filming what's going on in the city, chasing people, chasing their music careers or whatnot, and
Okay.
showing other people what that's like behind the scenes. That's been one of the ideas that I felt like it's been extremely important for a long time. And if people really, I think, care about this music scene, this needs to be documented. You know what I'm saying? We need a documentary for real that really show what it's like for a bunch of people in a small city that's trying to chase a dream for real. You know what I'm saying? They need to see what that's like on a documentary side. And you know what I'm saying? So shout out to him for doing that. Praise God for this life. And if there's anybody that wanna that feel like that's important, y'all need to be tapping in with him, because right now he leading that.
Yeah, I fucks with that. Shout out to Praise God for this life. For real, for real. I need to get some of that gear in here.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
I need
yeah.
more. I need more of what he got for sure, because I got some shit. But you know how that go. You wear that shit a few times, it's like, man, I need some other shit now. I want some fire shit.
Man, for real, for real. That's how I am with rocking some motion members. Some motion members club. I need to get with bro. I need to
Mhm.
get with Gino and get some more motion members club. Yeah. But hell yeah, I need some of that praise God for this life. Yeah, all the brands, all the designers tap in.
Yeah.
Shit, we trying
You
to
know me.
support everybody, man.
Got on blood rich right now.
For real, for real.
You
I
know
need
me.
some blood rich. I need
Got
some
on
blood
blood
rich
rich right
shit
now for
too.
sure.
Shout out to Blood Rich, man. I, how did Blood Rich come about?
Great question. Great question. So shit. Uh so Joker Brim. Okay, so the owner of Blood Rich is Joker Brim. And Joker Brim is really um that's really a lifelong friend of mine for real. We've known each other since we was children. And we've been locked in for forever. You know what I'm saying? So um when I don't know he might be able to tell the story better than I can at specific points, but because he started Blood Rich before we locked back in musically. He started Blood Rich. He started it out of state. And then when he came here, I was already doing music. He already had Blood Rich, and he had an artist um out in Charlotte named Tool. And not had Tool, but still here too. So you know what I'm saying. So if y'all not tapped into Tool, y'all gotta go tap into Tool. But at that time, that's the only artist he had. He had Tool at that time.
Okay.
And we was, you know, he was coming around and just supporting me, helping me grind and whatnot. And I remember there was a day where I sat down with him and I told him, like, bro, I need some help for real. I need your help. He said, all right, bro, let's lock this in. And we ended up locking it in, and Blood Rich just started to come alive from there. So when I met Ace and we made round two and we had this Blood Rich situation, and there was other situations that me and Ace was involved in that wasn't going well, we knew that we could come together at Blood Rich and help grow this thing. Same thing with Cap, Cap and Joker, you know what I'm saying? They family. So Cap, you know, when he came along, it was the same thing. I need a verse. I need a feature. Joker was like, I know somebody. Cap pulled up to the studio. That's when we locked in. He gave me the verse, and that's the What I Need song that I got out. And then we ended up, you know, adding him to the Blood Rich situation. Me and Joker was sitting brainstorm, you know, every day, just about like, man, how do we make Blood Rich a real thing? Like, how do we make this a real thing? You know what I'm saying? So we brainstormed this stuff every day. Um, you know, Shira came along, and Shira was always supportive of everything that we had going on, and she's super talented. So you know, she came along and she helped grow Blood Rich. You know, Day Flint's here, she's helping grow Blood Rich. You know what I'm saying? That was, you know, everybody that's a part of Blood Rich right now all became a part of Blood Rich because we felt like there was a a genuine relationship role that they can play to help build what we're trying to do. You know, and that's how Blood Ridge came to be what it is today.
Shout out to BRB. Like for real, for real. I love the way y'all move. Y'all move as a unit, man. Move as a family, for real, for real. That shit dope, man. That's what it's all about. That support, that support system, man. Um, how would you how would you like to express the importance of having a solid support system?
Uh, a solid a solid support system is definitely important for your like if you trying to chase a dream for real, you need a support system, like flat out. That's part of the work that you have to do. You have to build a support system because a support system is what's going to motivate you to keep going, and it's what's going to take some of the weight off your shoulders when it's, you know what I'm saying, when shit get too heavy. Because we all human, we not robots, and there's some people out there who might can grind like robots. That's what's up, but I ain't gonna lie, I grind as hard as I possibly can, but I cannot grind like a robot. You know what I'm saying? So I need a support system that can help take the weight off me, and that genuinely want to see me win as much as I want to see myself win. Because imagine you working hard, um, twice, three times, four times, five times, like five crystal bosses, all with the same amount of passion.
Oh
You know what I'm
man,
saying? Think about how much further you be. You know what I'm saying?
get a lot done, man.
So if I had, you know what I'm saying, if we could double, triple Blood Rich, we feel like we'd be further than where we are today. You know what I'm saying? So it's like having a support system is, you know, is valuable. You know, and making sure that the people in that support system is people who want to see you win as much as you want to win. It's valuable.
Hmm. Yeah, that's why I try to yeah, support system is important. That's why I try to be for others who always need it, you know, for myself with all my experience over time, you know, in the within the business, whether it's film, music, media, you know, I try to be that support to others like I need it for myself through all my experience. And yeah, man, that should go a long way. Like man, you gotta think if I had five crystal bosses, man.
That's the right support system.
Man,
Five crystal bosses. You know what I'm saying?
man.
Not crystal boss, and then someone who got maybe half the passion as crystal boss, and then someone who got 5% of the passion as crystal boss, and another person who got three. You can get five people who believe in you just as much as you believe in yourself. Man, that's what everybody need.
Man, man, for real, for real.
Man, shout out to Shamar too, by the way, bro. Cold photographer, came out to the show, took a lot of pictures. He just hopped into the chat, man. I want to say, man, appreciate
T-Way.
you, bro. Everybody tap in with him, man. You need pictures, photos, all that. Make sure you tap in with him right now.
P-Way Profit. Hell yeah. I got this old photo of one of his shows. A while
Oh, right here
ago.
behind us. Right there.
At a Loon Tune show. Dre Tunes. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Shout out to nephew. Yeah, man. Yeah, he picked up that camera, fell in love with that motherfucker, man. I'm like, shit, that's what's up, man. Shit, stay locked in. Stay locked in, man. Networking. Keep trying to put yourself in the right situation, man. It's only up from there.
Yeah.
What's the next thing you got coming up that we can look forward to?
Um. Well, going around Blood Rich, there's a lot going on. I do a lot of work behind the scenes. So right now, I've really been focused on helping um, Ace, Shy, um, put out the work that they got coming out. They got a lot of dope work coming out. Paco got work coming out. I've been making sure I've been helping him get work out. Um, you know, that's what's great about what I do, being a rapper and an engineer, and some of the other skills that I have is I can kind of sit back and play whatever role I need to play to help other people get to where I know that they should be. And so right now, I would say just keep an eye out on what they got coming out, and I got some shit coming out myself for sure. I've been working hard behind the scenes on that. But right now, I just want to put the light on what they got coming out right now, man. Make sure y'all focus on what they got coming out, man. They got some dope music coming out, and I'm excited for it. So I would keep my eye out for Ace Cabana, Shari Yana, Paco Marley, and then Day Flynn got dope shit coming out too, 100%. Cap got dope shit coming out, so everybody got dope music coming out. But as far as what I've been working on, though, those are the projects I've been working on behind the scenes by myself. You know what I'm saying? Just not by myself, but behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? Out of public view, those records. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, okay. Shout out to Shariana. Shout out to Ace Cabana. Shout out to Paco Marley. Looking forward to what y'all got coming up next. Hell yeah, Cameron Tyler putting that work in, man, for sure, for sure. Always consistent, man. This the example. This is one of the examples of consistency right here, man. For real, for real. Man, stay working, man. Not only putting on for himself, putting on for his people at all times, man. I love seeing you rock the shows, man. That shit is definitely inspiring, motivating me to keep going myself. Um, anything anything we haven't tapped into that you would like to touch up on today?
Uh, Off the top of my head, no. Just other than man, I appreciate everybody that's been rocking with me, man. It's been a long journey. Um, I feel blessed. And I'm super thankful for where I am in life right now. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like everybody that's been rocking with me, supporting Blood Ridge, supporting Ace, supporting Shy, supporting Day Day, supporting Cap, has really and supporting Paco has really been helping me. You know what I'm saying? Elevate for real. You know what I'm saying? So just y'all keep doing that, man. Thank you, man. I'm real appreciative. I'm appreciative of you. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for having me come on. But that's about it. That's about all I would have to say right now.
Oh, anytime, man. Anytime, man. You definitely welcome to come back for sure, for sure. We have to do a Blood Rich takeover soon. You know what I'm saying? Get the whole squad in here, something. Shit.
Yeah, gotta do that. Gotta do that.
Hell yeah, man. Looking forward to it, man. So shit. Like I said, anytime you ready to come back, drop some news or shit. Come with more to discuss. Shit, man. Let me know, family.
All right,
Shit.
bet. It's on.
Hell yeah, man.
Appreciate you, man.
Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate everybody for tapping in the comments, all the viewers, YouTube, Facebook, everywhere. Appreciate y'all following along. Tell them how to follow you again. Keep up with everything.
Yeah, my name is Cameron Tyler, man. You can follow me on Instagram at Cameron Tyler VID, Cameron Tyler Vid. Catch me on Facebook. Just search Cameron Tyler, YouTube, Cameron Tyler, Apple Music, Spotify, Cameron Tyler. Yeah, man. Just follow me on any platform, man. I appreciate y'all.
Yeah, Cameron Tyler, man, representing Blood Ridge Business. Much to discuss. Appreciate y'all.
Once again, we'd like to thank the world for tuning in. Follow our guests, find the link in the description. Please comment down below, leave your honest thoughts. Let me know if you like or dislike Chris the Boss. It's a vibe, topics expanded worldwide. Tap the bell, hit subscribe, you'll be notified. On the journey, close your eyes, create your own ride. Much to discuss, the rest is on us. Hope you enjoyed the show. Soon we'll be back for more. Hope you enjoyed the show. Pretty soon we'll be back for more. Be fair, take care. Less stress, stay blessed.